Good day, my dears. This is Kathianne Lewis, and as the song says, it's the most wonderful time of the year, at least for some. And yet I know for others, there are challenges because no one is immune to challenges. No one's immune to worry, to doubt, to trepidation, to, oh, what's going to happen next? You know, that kind of angst that happens because of looking at the news and also looking at our family or our neighborhood, or we observe what's happening and we can become incredibly influenced by that. Well, one of the things I said on Sunday is that when we are faced with a challenge, when we're faced with upset, that's the time to prove our faith. That's the time to build our faith. We get better when we're challenged. We do. We get better when we are challenged. And we get to see where we are on our life's trajectory in the process of remembering that we are spirit having a human experience when we are challenged. See, it's easy to think, oh, everything's glorious and grand. I mean, I can do that and I'm meditating and it's like, it's true, it's glorious, it's grand, it's wonderful. And then somebody says something to me and I go, it's the times that I get to prove what I really believe. Or what I should say is, what I really believe shows up in my mind for me to observe. I likened this on Sunday to going to a horse show. And at a horse show, I am judged. And it's two judges. So I'm going to have two different opinions. And they are going to judge me if I did the maneuver correctly or I didn't. Was my horse relaxed or was it not relaxed? What did I perform everything with just the slightest tweak in the saddle and on the reins? Did I look like the horse and I were one, or did I look like I was yanking that horse around to get him to do what I wanted him to do? I was judged. There are always 7 criteria and 7 times to flub up or excel. So I was thinking about that as I was driving into work today, and I thought, we could create our own life obstacle course and prove to ourselves how we are growing, how our meditations and our prayer work and our service to others are affecting our consciousness, so that we live out of the idea we are a human, yes, but we're also spirit in form. So how would we do that? So try this out. You may not be able to do it or want to do it right now while I'm speaking, but soon, if you want to play this obstacle course with me, think of someone you really admire. Who do you really admire? Great. Think of that person. Now write down 4 qualities about that person that makes you admire them. Because you admire the person, but you are really admiring the qualities they have. Unless you're really superficial and says, oh, they're cute. No. The ones you admire have qualities you admire. So write those down. 4 of them. Now think of someone that you don't admire, that you really judge as not being such a good person. And write down 3 things about them that you really dislike about them. What are 3 qualities that person seems to embody that you don't appreciate, that you don't admire? And write those down. Then play the game. I'm going to do it. I think it's going to be fun because I really like competition. And every day, at the end of the day, just very quickly, write down how you scored on those 3 things, on those 7 things. Did you exhibit the qualities that you admire in the other person? especially when you were challenged. Now, it didn't even have to be a big challenge. It could just be that you waited too long in line to get your latte. Or it could be that you found out that your grandchild is flunking out of school and you just have no idea how to help them. Challenge, challenge. How did you allow those challenges to tap into the attributes that you really admire in a human being? And then, did the attributes you don't like in human beings, did they come up? And rate yourself. I'm telling you, when you actually start to see how you're developing as a human, you'll get better. See, when I watch my videos of my runs, we call them a run, and I see, oh yeah, I really did crank on those reins. As I see myself doing it, I get better at not doing it. When we see how compassion or courage or self-esteem rised up in us, or we see how judgment and criticism and meanness rose up in us, when we start to see that day to day, we will get better. Honestly, I'm like, I need to bottle this. Maybe I'll create a game and sell it on Amazon. What a thought. Anyway, I love you. I bless you. Let's play the game of life. The game of life is to remember that we are spirit taking form and having fun and remembering who it is. Bye for now.
I may not want to wear what you're wearing. You may not want to go where I go. But we can be together and appreciate each other. Don't you think so? I may not see the same things you're seeing. You may not know the same things I know. But we can come together and share with one another. Oh, don't you think so? Like the river needs the mountain so it can flow to the sea. The mountain needs the river to carve the deep valley. The mountains and the rivers, they make each other possible. We make each other possible, you see. We're not meant to be or do the same things. By nature it's divine that we don't. As we create each other, why not love one another? Oh, don't you think so? Nature, it's divine.